Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's happening, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution podcast. And, I know I'm full of a lot of rants lately. And some of you who have tuned in to the very first podcast, me and the wifey, we do some of the longer podcasts together. However, sometimes I'll just be chilling around here, doing my thing, getting things together, and something will come to me. And it's like the moments that we have that I want to capture, and I'm going to continue to capture on this podcast. So you're definitely going to hear some of the longer episodes with me and the wife, or maybe even some interviews here in the future. But you're going to be hearing a lot of little rants in between that, okay? And I think that's great because literally, like some of these things, it just bothers me, It really, really bothers me because I see so much out here. I talk to so many business owners. I talk to so many people that want to grow their businesses, of course. They want to make things easier for themselves. They want to automate things, all this kind of stuff. But the problem is there's so many fake ass marketing companies out there, or there's so much bullshit like non-tangible advice. I mean, it's literally you're getting advice from people that don't even do what they're advising you, right? Like literally. So I'm going to tell you guys this, okay? The very first thing I do, I'll give you a little story. I had a guy the other day tell me, he said, there was a lady that was helping him out on Instagram, and she was amazing. She was doing a great job with his Instagram account. So I'm sitting there looking at it, right? And first thing I do is I go to his account and I look at it, and I'm like, not really impressive. I mean, it's like, it wasn't impressive. I don't want to go into details, but it was like he was following like way more people than was following him. And it was very lopsided, very low, and very unengaged, very uninspiring content. And then, so I decided, all right, well, let's see what her stuff looks like, because maybe she just started with him. Maybe she's getting things together for him, and, he seems to be happy. So I go onto her page, exact same thing. I mean, exact same thing. Just a bunch of little bullshit stock articles, posted up there with a little quote underneath of them. No personality, no engagement, very, very lopsided following. And I'm looking at it like, wow, like somehow this lady was able to convince a man, a full-grown, a business owner, a man, that whatever service she was going to be able to provide him was going to be something of value in the future. And so I'm looking at all this stuff and I'm like, wow. There's a level of incompetence inside of this industry like I have never seen. And the problem with it is it's almost got to be intended. It's like they're almost like they can deceive people. Like literally, a marketer can deceive most people because they have no idea what the hell is happening. Like it's like nobody knows what the fuck is going on. You got this person telling them that you're gonna clean up their Facebook page, get you some more followers, and this kind of stuff, right? And the individual, the business owner, doesn't even know what the hell they're talking about, but they know it's important, right? So I run across so much. I think it's called I want to say. I might come up with a new word for this, but it's like almost like social media business responsibility guilt, right? So I talked to, some business owners and I said, well, how you guys doing on your social media marketing, your planning and all this kind of stuff? And they look at me and they go, oh man, I really should do that. And you could just tell that it's something that they know they should be doing, but they're not doing it, which again, leaves a huge market for other people to pick up that slack, for other people to at least educate themselves to the point where they can become engaging for the client, that they can actually target the client's ideal avatar or their ideal client and customer and actually deliver some results, okay? I mean, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. There's so much information out here. Like literally, if this day and age, if a marketer does not understand how to gather a target audience or how to scale an actual account or how to write decent copy that's engaging, if they don't understand them elements, it's because they're lazy. It's because they decided at one point that they would rather just not deliver great results to their customers because their customers literally don't know the difference. It's absolutely, it's such a fucking racket, man. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not selling anything like that. You cannot call me and I'm not going to market shit for any of y'all. Maybe some of my close friends, maybe. Okay. I mean, we got a website builder that's industry specific, but for the general person out there that has an industry, like I'm not going to market. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. Okay. I'm not trying to sell you anything at all. But what I want to sell you on is the idea of becoming much more educated on actually being able to market your own services, being educated on exactly how to be the marketer inside of your business. I'm telling you, at this day and age, if you do not do that, that's going to be the primary source. Literally, social media, targeting, retargeting, that is the new world, okay? And the problem with it is you normally can't see it, right? You have to know it. It's not like back in the day, we got all these marketing companies that are still pushing billboards or yellow page ads, things like that, which is just absolutely ludicrous to even want to waste or put your money or dump your money into something. Such a shitty idea. I mean, nowadays, most people are freaking staring at their phone while they're driving. You know what I mean? Like, literally, I was just behind a girl the other day who was, looking at her phone when she was driving and ran off the side of the road and got back on and continued to look at her phone. People are literally looking at one thing. When they go to a doctor's office, they're not looking at magazines. They're not looking at the damn advertisement on the counter, your business card on the counter. Go look around. They're all looking at their phone. Look, years ago, Tony Robbins, he became very popular because there was basically 3 TV channels that he had to cover. Well, nowadays, pick your 3 channels, okay? Pick your 3 channels and cover them because that's what everybody's looking at. And you have to understand as a business owner how to do that or you're going to get fucking robbed is what you're going to get. I'm glad you're listening to this podcast because this is a step towards learning. And if you're a marketer out there, I got to say it's your responsibility to deliver results. And I'm glad you're listening to my podcast. And I'm glad, but I hope this really hits a chord with some of the fake motherfuckers out there that are literally just taking people's money or they're acting like they're marketers. There's this whole movement out there that says you only have to be one step ahead of everybody else to be an expert. You only have to be one step ahead, right? So if I know how to make a Facebook post and boost it, now I'm going to call myself a marketer. Nah, man. Look, it's like anything else. If it's not your fucking passion, you shouldn't be teaching it, right? This is my passion. I wake up, I eat it, I sleep it. This is all I think about. It's all that I do. And if you're an individual, if you don't have that, then you're in the wrong field, man. You're taking people's money and you're giving them nothing in return. And as a business owner, I'm here to tell you guys, man, it's almost the most important thing that you can learn for your business is exactly how to acquire clients. Because literally, I mean, if you are a company that's from 0 to 10 million, your most important thing is sales, man. Like from that point, from 0 to 10 million, it's sales. And you have to know how to do this, or you have to hire somebody that's extremely good, and you have to be very result-driven and understand that, okay? Never throw your money at somebody that doesn't give you results, bottom line. And also, another thing that we get out there that is very, very... I'm gonna say, man, it's again, it's that lack of education, right? So I'm not gonna say it's their fault, right? But everybody out here thinks something on the fucking internet should be free. They literally think that the advertisement should be free. Everything should be free. You need to get that out of your mind because you're gonna go nowhere with that attitude. Number one. The second thing is it can be free, but you have to put your time in it. You have to get out there. You have to be doing the Facebook Lives. You have to be doing the compelling offers. You have to be doing the things that it takes. And I'm here to tell you, man, if you think that's free, that's not free because it takes time from you, okay? So, and if you expect somebody else to do it for you for free, man, forget about it. If you expect somebody else out there to go backlink your websites for free, forget about that. All right? You have to either invest your own time or be willing to pay somebody, the amount and invest that in somebody else and in their time. And in this day and age, the deeper and deeper you educate yourself with this stuff, you can actually find out that you can surround yourself with a team rather inexpensive. So yeah, I don't do everything on my own. I do a lot of stuff on my own, but I don't do, I'm surrounded with a team of people that put things together for me, and I've assembled this team. I call it the Voltron. So, you guys know the Voltron, literally, where you got all them robots that come together, and when they come together, they become like one big force or one big power, right? But not in a million years and would I expect anybody to do anything like that for me for free. So I know what it takes. I know the labor that it takes, the power that it takes behind it. And I'm telling you guys, watch yourself, all right? It's the first indicator you want to find a fucking fake marketer. Look at their shit. Get on their page. Look at their Instagram. Go look at their Facebook. Go look at all their stuff. Are they doing anything compelling? Are they bringing anything of value? Are they involved? Or are they just cookie cutter? Because if they're cookie cutter, you're going to be cookie cutter, okay? And in this market, you can't afford to be cookie cutter anymore. You have to stand out, okay? People got like 8 seconds or something like that is the normal attention span. So you have to be working. You have to be a marketer. You have to either be a marketer or hire a marketer that understands these things, that's not living even 3 years ago. If you're living 3 years ago, you're in a whole other world, okay? So if you got a marketer that's living 3 years ago, they're in a whole other world. It's continued education. Everything is moving, and you have to stay with the movement. You have to understand it, and you have to follow it, and you have to deliver on it. To me, that's the most exciting part, right? So anyhow, guys, I'm going to keep ranting on about this, but I just want to let you guys know, man, all you guys out there, be careful. Be careful the people that you allow to teach you. Be careful the people that if they don't have a track record, man, don't fuck with them, all right? And, I don't care if there's some smiley face out there trying to tell everybody they're a marketer, and you go on there and listen to them, and like literally, I can't even tell you how many people are just slightly one step ahead of you, okay? Slightly one step ahead of the general, 40-year-old guy who just logs in and logs out of Facebook. You know what I mean? Slightly one step ahead. Then people aren't going to be able to take you very far. So anyhow, guys, I appreciate you for coming along on this message. I'll see you again on a Marketing Revolution podcast. Thank you for taking the time to listen to the Marketing Revolution podcast. If you know somebody that needs this message, please share it with them. Please write us a 5-star review on iTunes or Stitcher. And remember, everybody wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.